These cool tones in this denim is just giving me 90s vibes, which I'm really actually pretty cool with. How's your day going? Welcome back to Dreams of Music and Makeup, or welcome here if this is your first video with me. If it is, consider subscribing. I would love to have you back here for 2 beauty videos every week. They generally go up pretty early on Wednesdays and Saturdays, so make sure you click that bell to stay in the loop. I would hate for you to miss something. I'm so excited. I was waiting, kind of like a crazy person, by the door, and then the FedEx driver was not for me because this was coming USPS. Story of my life. If I had a little sheet that would like hint at what's in here, I would show you that, but I'm on no one's PR list because no one knows I exist. Let's dive into this new Wet n Wild ZODIAC collection. I did pick up a couple of lip colors as well as a highlighter from the collection, so if you notice that my face is way too matte and looks way too dehydrated, that's exactly why. All about that glow. This is the highlighter that I picked up. I picked up the loose one as we had such luck with the loose highlighter from the Gothographic collection. This is a more, sorry, I'm trying to rip this sticker off and I'm not doing it gracefully. This is in the shade Written in the Stars. It is the only shade of loose highlighter they came out with this collection. Aww. The little sifter is not only in the shape of a star, but the little holes themselves are 5-pointed stars, which is pretty cute. There we go. First look. Let's see here. That's what it's looking like. Kind of pinky peachy. So that's me kind of buffing it into the skin. That's beautiful. Quite glittery, but we're going to try it because the other one I thought looked glittery too at first glance, and it was beautiful. So we'll try that out. I also have 3 glosses from the collection. I tried to pick up very different colors so that we could kind of get an idea of how they all play. Looks like 2 of them are very similar in composition because they're both very, very glittery. This is Virgo and Capricorn. I also picked up Aquarius because this looks like a pretty nude, and I generally care for the Wet n Wild glosses. I generally like them, so I thought these would be fun to try out. I'm thinking we should do Capricorn first because I think it's going to be the least affected by this lip liner, and then that'll obviously come off with that first swatch, and then we'll try the other ones on. Let's start with the highlighter, and then I will try to break my way into those glosses. Wow! This shine level is no joke. Wow. Okay, that is so intense. I had so little on my brush, I don't understand how that just happened. That packs a punch, man. That's crazy. Ah! I feel like if anything, if anyone has any complaints about this highlighter, it's gonna be that it's too intense. And I could see that. Don't really like it on my nose because I can see the little glitter particles, but they're pretty small. They're not as flaky as glitter. I don't know. Let's put some on my inner corner and see if we can come up with a verdict. Whew. So that's stunning. I kind of want to wet it just to see how it behaves. Anyone else with me? I'm going to mist my brush with some Make It Dewy setting spray. Oh well, yep. It gets more reflective. It can happen, guys. It just did. Wow. So I feel like if you want a silvery pinky highlight that almost borders on purple, this is it. I'm not seeing that in the camera, but in person, I feel like this is almost a pinky lavender glow, which is just stunning. I really enjoy that. I want to try it a little bit differently on the lid. I have dampened my blending brush. Ooh, some of that on it. We're gonna put some on the center of the lid. It's a nice little topper. All right, let me see if I can crack into these lip glosses and I will be right back. guys my overall thoughts on this collection thus far. I know this is a first impression, though I think for highlighters, which from Wet n Wild I've come to trust their formulas for lasting on my skin, and lip glosses I feel are one of those things that don't last. While it may vary from an hour to 3 hours, you generally have to reapply them every couple. I don't really want to do a wear test for these things for that reason. I wanted to give you guys a first look at these things so that if you come across them, you can kind of figure out whether or not you want to spend on a trendy item. So that's why I do these kind of videos. I never want my first impression videos to feel like I'm trying to force something new down your throat, because I go out and spend my own money on these to try to test them for you. I wanted to talk to you guys about my thoughts thus far just because I have a pretty good idea of where I stand. I really do enjoy this highlighting powder. It's not going to get as much use for me with a warm undertone as that more light gold shade that they released in the Gothographic collection. Though I think this is beautiful and very unique, so I will be hanging on to it because I just love the kind of pinky purpley reflect that it gives. Moving on to the glosses. The first one I tried on is my favorite. This Capricorn shade looks very bold, but is the most wearable one. Like, I feel like this looked like my lips when I applied it, but it's just my lips glitterified. Like, this is beautiful. I really enjoy this gloss. I was surprised by the texture, as I feel like it's almost a cross between their former kind of jelly glosses and the more metallic matte liquid catsuit liquid lipsticks that they came out with more recently. I feel like this is almost like a moussey gloss, which is bizarre, but I really enjoyed this one in particular. This gloss I feel like is gonna be flattering on any undertone, any skin tone, and that one is again Capricorn. Let's talk about the one I have on my lips right now. This is the Aquarius shade. When I saw this nude, kind of sparkly nude on their website, I knew I had to get it. I love nude gloss. I'm a nude lip girl. This is a little bit washed out for my personal taste, though I feel like now that I have it on, it's really reminding me of the Kathleen Lights and ColourPop collaboration in Moonchild. That gloss, I feel like, looks very similar to this. This, if anything, would be more neutral, whereas that one is more warm-toned. So, if anything, I feel like this is more wearable for different undertones than that gloss, which I also really liked. Plus, this is $3, which is a nice break for your bank account. I do enjoy this gloss. For me, it's more of a topper or something I can wear like with makeup. I tend to go towards nudes that are a little bit darker, just so that I can even throw them on when I have nothing on my face and it still looks okay. This without a full face of makeup would just look silly. So that's kind of where I stand on this one. Virgo. This is the most interesting shade that I picked up. This was the most interesting shade in the collection, in my opinion. The difference with Virgo, for whatever reason, they use different kinds of glitter in there that have a more jagged shape. I can feel these glitters much, much more than the Capricorn one. I know that when I was looking at them from the bottle, like, they look like they're the same formula because they're both that really kind of chunky glitter, but this feels much smoother than this. So for whatever reason, these kind of purpley or blue glitters have a different shape and I can feel them. It almost feels like sand or, you know, like a very consistent texture in a lip balm or something. If that doesn't bother you, I think this is a great option. I probably won't be wearing it as much just because that kind of texture will drive me nuts. But it could be fun as a topper for like Halloween or costume or some sort of themed thing. That could be really cool. So those are the 3 shades right there. You can see this color a lot better than you could on my lips. It's kind of a red gold with some like burgundy and gold shimmer. And then this is kind of a peachy pink with some kind of neutral gold shimmer. And then this is almost like a purpley taupe with some kind of green blue shimmer. It's just so beautiful. I had to at least try these. I mean, I know I have a channel and like, yes, it's for you guys, but I'm also a self-proclaimed makeup junkie and I just have to sometimes get my hands on these textures just so I can see what it's like on the skin. The makeup artist in me sometimes just gets the best of me, and that's who controls my bank account sometimes. That pretty much wraps up my thoughts on these glosses and that loose highlighter that we tried out together. It is very intense. I will be blinding a couple of people from across the bar tonight, I'm sure. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. That helps me out a lot. And share it with someone who might be interested in this collection. I would greatly appreciate that. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're having a wonderful day or evening wherever you are. I hope you keep dreaming, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.